Day 21, and we are back in the saddle, so to speak, back at work. Everyone's back at school. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me. If you've signed in for the first time, welcome to what is essentially, should be the last day of 21 days of lockdown, in which I was just sharing the inspiration behind a particular painting for a particular day. And we've come to our end of 21 days, and I am wondering whether or not I've got more than enough work to continue, so we'll just see what the response is, and maybe do it a little less frequently. But if you'd like me to continue going through pieces and the inspiration behind them, just drop me a line. I'd love to get your points of view. Today's one is a painting I did a while ago, and obviously it's in the post below, called Tracking into the Future. I've also called it at different times, a different title called Courage for a New World. And this is the little painting. This is a part of it. And essentially what you're seeing is a family pushing into the unknown, pushing into what is covered in darkness, pushing into what is... They can make out forms and shapes, but you can't really see what you're going. And there's this life and this energy inside of them, this activism to actually push in. So you see, I don't know if that's a little pet dog or something, and then obviously maybe a mom and a child and a dad, but they're all filled with this energy, this color of blood, of life energy, and they're pushing into a future that they can't see far ahead. They can only just see by the light that is given to them at that particular time. And there are some shadows and forms that they're encountering, but there are a lot of unknowns and unseens. And I just listened to a fantastic interview with Boyd Varty, obviously of the Londolozi family, and he's released a book called Tracking Your, I think it's called Tracking Your Life. The stories of a lion tracker, and that was his job at Londolozi. Essentially was tracking lions. But he asks, he just does some wonderful questions and some great parallels that I think just wanted to share this morning in terms of tracking your future. So he asks, when was the last time that you really felt on track in terms of your purpose, your sense of being? When was the last time that it could have been at Varty when you're ministering or doing something to someone, or showing them or helping them through a project, or just really using the God-given inner being of you in a way that just released a sense of, yep, I was made for this. And so when was the last time you felt on track? And he speaks about tracking lions, and he speaks about the path of not here. So if they're tracking a lion, they go one way, and essentially they've got this radius where the lion could go everywhere. But they go down one side and he's not there, and they go down this side and he's not there. And the process of elimination kind of points him in the direction of where the lion was. So there's a lot of paths of not here. And these are great actually in hindsight. I've got a lot of, and still busy with a lot of paths that are not here, in sense of, I know I'm gifted and called within the visual arts, and I've tried lots of different things, and it's a path, but it's not here. But what it does do is it eliminates all the things that we shouldn't be doing, and that's also part of our path. Just as I said yesterday, the reality of truth. To say that there is no truth is in fact a truth statement, which means that there is truth, there is an absolute. And it's the same sort of way we eliminate all our attempts at finding our path by realizing we went down the wrong hole at that point. But then he goes on to say, he said something like, when you're tracking a lion, you need to go without knowing what you're going to confront, and we leave what we know behind us. So at some point you've got the spoor and you're tracking this lion, but then you don't really know what's in front of you, and you've got to leave what you don't know. You leave that sense, and you just begin to go and look. And there's the sense of courage that is required to going into the unknown. And so I just wanted to leave you with that thought, that everything for life is, and godliness is inside of you. Everything that you need is available to you to go after what you were called and designed to do. Everything. And the hard work is to stop and begin to track internally. Where is the purpose? Where is the lion inside of you? And will you have the courage to confront, I think it was Mandela who said, this greatness inside of you, that's this God-given identity and calling, this uniqueness of you. Do you have the appetite to let go of known identities, known shores, and actually go for it and say, you know what, I'm gonna track this lion. I'm gonna be active. I'm gonna not be passive and just wait, for it to come to me. But I'm going to actively go down the paths that are not here, that eliminate what I'm not meant to be, and actually find out, track my future a little bit. So I'm in that journey, and welcome you and invite you upon it, and all the best for today. We might see you tomorrow, we might not. We'll just check out what the responses are. If you'd like to see more of these, they're just honestly my own ramblings, very unplanned, but and based on my work. And if you want to see more of them, just let me know. But I'm gonna carry on creating, because that's what certainly my path is. Have a fantastic day further. Cheers.